Good afternoon. My name is Vance Pineda, and with me are Manuel Cifra and Alfonso Ramirez de Arellano to discuss our paper and HR Human Resource Proposal on the business format market. To give a brief background on the business itself, we would like to discuss the industry behind it. Farm at Market is a social enterprise and an agribusiness firm that aims to provide opportunities for farmers to become closer to the market. The business gives a chance for our local farmers to earn more income while acting as an intermediary.
So here's a short background on the company. Farm at Market was founded by Marcos D. He's also the founder of the Favela Aquaponics technology. This started from one of his CSR projects, and it has been in operation for over 3 years. So his aim with Farm at Market is to develop an end-to-end solution by bringing the farms closer to the market, and he will do this through the distribution of aquaponics technology, which is his Favela Aquaponic technology. The company's mission and vision, Farm at Market aims to bring farms closer to the markets by making it ubiquitous. And they will do this by distributing the aquaponics technology that allows farming within urban areas. As of the moment, the company does not have a formal organizational structure. Marcos D, is the owner and CEO, and he manages everything. Marcos D has 5 to 8 partners with him, but he could not disclose this information due to the confidentiality agreement with his investors.
So, what is the current status of Farm at Market's HR? The current process of recruitment and selection of the business is done through referrals and recommendations. The business owner only uses his contacts and connections to find suitable partners that would help him in the business. The training and development process is personally done by the business owner. Their current training program focuses only on labor and physical practices. In terms of benefits and compensation, the business does not provide specific benefits and compensation packages, but merely follows the regulations provided by DOLE such as SSS, PhilHealth, and etc.
Since Farm at Market is a growing company, there have been no issues regarding employee separation. However, in the event that it happens, employee separation will be done through employee attrition, which is separation due to personal matters or retirement. Employee separation will be executed by the owner's lawyer to ensure that all regulations of DOLE are being followed. In terms of labor relations, there is no formal method of handling it. The owner said that he eliminates this issue at the very beginning by hiring the right people, which he describes as workers with a good attitude and learning capacity. However, the business owner micromanages his employees and makes it to a point that he gets to know each and every one of them. He establishes an environment where an open-door communication policy is in place and tries to have an image that he is easily approachable. The business owner manages performance through metrics and measures. However, he did not specify what those metrics and measures were, but he ensures that the employees are tied to those metrics and measures. And he pays the employees the right amount for their work to sustain their level of performance. However, since it is a growing company, there is no formal safety procedure. How the owner ensures safety in his employees is by making his employees well knowledgeable in the operations to avoid accidents. This is done through training and actual work in the field so each individual staff knows how to take care of themselves.
With these current HR status in mind, the team focuses on creating an HR proposal following the process in terms of recruitment and selection and training, which is mainly applicable for farm and market.
As mentioned earlier, the current hiring process is done through referrals and recommendations through the owner's network. And currently, the owner is looking for partners or at least directors in the company, but he did not specify what type of worker he needs at the moment. A part of our HR proposal is a recruitment and selection manual, which is a guide with 3 steps, which are job postings, selection process, and a job offer. Within the selection process, there are 3 stages: screening of resumes and other requirements, interviews, and simulations. The pyramid being shown here is an illustration how the recruitment and selection process will take place. So as the process goes on, the pool of applicants will get smaller and smaller until only one applicant will be selected to offer the job. This ensures the quality of the employees going into the company. We'll be creating a sample recruitment and selection process for a farm supervisor. The first step is job postings, which will include a brief job description and job qualifications of the farm supervisors, which will be assessed by the business owner to ensure the quality of the applicant. The sample job posting can be seen at the right side of your screen. This job posting is dispersed to different networks such as LinkedIn, JobStreet, and other networks. The business owner will manage the intake of applications such as the resumes and other requirements of the applicant. Onto the screening process, and the first stage of screening is the screening of resumes and requirements. This will shorten the list of applicants that will move to the next stage, which is the interviews. The business owner has to schedule the interviews with the screen applicants and formulate the questions so that he may assess if the applicant possesses the preferred qualities and capabilities of a farm supervisor. The responses of the applicant will be encoded, and the owner will ask for a reference, which can be a former employer or a former professor if the candidate has no work experience. The business owner will review the encoded responses and comments and conduct reference checks to see who will go to the next stage. The next stage is a 2-week simulation, and the accepted interviewed applicants will undergo simulations by shadowing the business owner while he supervises the farm. Every now and then, tasks will be given by the business owner, and each simulated applicant will be interviewed after the simulations to assess their experience and performance. Afterwards, the business owner will select the best candidate among the simulated applicants for the position of farm supervisor. The last step is the job offer, and the best candidate shall receive a formal job offer. The formal job offer will include the salary, starting date, job hours, job attire, rules and regulations of the company, and a more detailed job description. Job offer is open for a period of 7 calendar days, and a failure of the chosen applicant to not accept the offer within the given period shall deem the offer null and void and be given to the next preferred candidate of the business owner. As seen in the table, the recruitment and selection period will take about 4 to 6 weeks before the job offer.
The second part of our HR proposal is the training program. The program that we are proposing aims to help the farmer supervisor that the business would be hiring to become a dependent and competent part of the business. Since the current training program of the business focuses only on physical labors and routines, it takes away the opportunity for the employees or the farm supervisor to learn more about agribusiness and the science behind it. The training program that we would be providing consists of 4 phases, namely orientation, the basic training modules, hands-on experience, and employee training evaluation. The main objectives of this training program is to enhance the farm supervisor's skill and knowledge towards the business process, to improve the operational performance of the business, and to promote learning and improvement in the business using agricultural technology. The figure shows a short timeline of the training program itself. It begins from the orientation, discussing the 5 modules, the hands-on experience, the written test, and the evaluation. The first process of the training program is the orientation. Here, the farm supervisor will be briefed on the nature of the business and will be discussed on how the business works, the work rules and guidelines, and role to be played as a supervisor. The owner will also lay out the expectations that he will be imposing for the farm supervisor. The training program will also be making use of basic training modules that will consist of 5 modules. Module 1 will consist of a simple introduction to agricultural practices and technology. Here, the business owner will tackle the different areas of agriculture and how they are practiced. Module 2 will be a brief context on aquaponics. Aquaponics is a structure where an aquatic system and hydroponics are integrated into one single revolving system. Aquaponics is the main system or agricultural technology that the business is using. Here, the business owner will discuss what does the fish contribute to the system, how do the plants grow in the system, and what is the structure of this aquaponic system. Module 3 is basic planting techniques. Module 4 is the maintenance and operation and how to maintain the flow of the ecosystem in the aquaponic garden, while Module 5 is a culminating activity where the business owner will prepare the farm supervisor for the hands-on experience. In the hands-on experience part of the training program, the farm supervisor will be exposed on the different practices in the actual farm itself. Here, he will be exposed to the actual system and technology that he will be using, apply all the modules he learned and was taught, and conduct practical learnings and applications. The last part of the training program is the employee evaluation. Here, the new farm supervisor will be given a 20-item written test about all the modules learned and the hands-on experience practiced throughout the program. The second part will be a simulation process where the business owner will evaluate the performance of the supervisor in the farm. Once the farm supervisor passes the evaluation, he will then continue in the business operations of the business. However, if he fails to satisfy the standard of the business owner will continue supervising the farm supervisor in order for him to learn and develop throughout the process of the business.
Even though farm at market is still a small, developing and growing social enterprise, it is helpful and viable for them to prepare HR systems for the future. And they can start to develop this through a step-by-step process as time goes by. Preparing an HR system for the future will help them manage growth. A training program will help lift responsibility from Marcus when it comes to training new hires. So employees don't have to rely on Marcus anymore to train them about the inner works of the business. And we believe that a farm supervisor, the position we're proposing, will serve as a stepping stone for many other positions that the company may need in the future. The farm supervisor is a jack of trades position. He's just like Marcus, he manages the farms.